Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome to some WarZ gameplay. Finally, the NDA has lifted on the 4th of November. Now we are allowed to post gameplay and see what you guys think about the game. Now, those of you that have been in the alpha for a while know what the game is all about. But those of you that have not seen the game and have just heard about the game recently, now there's a chance to see what the game looks like, what it feels like, what do you have at your disposal, and what you start with. Well, as I've mentioned before, you start off with a couple of different options depending what game you buy. You can buy it for $15, $30, and you can buy it for $50. So each individual option will give you obviously more loot, more money, more in-game goods for you to purchase. Now, since I've got my game, I did give away some codes in a video that we talked about DayZ. People have been messaged. I do have a couple of more codes left. I think I have about 2, 3, something like that. Now, if you want a chance to try the beta yourself, which is live right now, you can try it and see what you think of it. Favorite the video, and I will choose a winner in a couple of days. I don't want to make it longer than a couple of days because I'm not really 100% sure how long the beta will last, so I'll say 2-3 days max. You can win yourself a code. Now let's have a look at the game and see what you think. Since the alpha, they've done a lot of patches in the alpha, a lot of bugs have been cleared out, and that's the point of an alpha anyway, to clear out a lot of bugs anyway. Just a big test for everybody to try things out and see what you make of the game. What would you like changed? What would you like improved about the game? And this is pretty much it. And there's some water there or something. But let's carry on and see what we can find around here. Now, since the alpha got released a couple of weeks ago, they've obviously did a lot of work on it. More patches, more bug clearing here and there. And basically it's just testing stuff out for the game to be well, near enough as perfect as you can when the game actually comes out. As I said before, I don't know a lot about the game itself because I didn't do a lot of reading about it. I've played it a couple of times. The map, it's called Colorado, and it's smaller than Chinaris and DayZ. Let's just base it on that. The loot, it's almost the same as you have in DayZ, because you have water, you have bandages. What's that? That's painkillers. You have quite a lot of the similar stuff out there. I'm not seeing a car yet, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if you've got cars yet, because I have not yet seen one. So maybe there will be in the final game, but as it is, I've not found any. So here we are into the supermarket. I saw there was a supermarket just across the road and decided to get in there. And there's a glitched zombie over there. I think he's froze. There's I think that's an Alice pack over there. I just can't reach it for some reason. I've tried jumping a couple of times at it and stuff like that. I can't get to it. I've tried, trust me. Believe me, I have tried and I'm still not giving up. You can see you can jump over there and you need to hold E to grab something. And it's just not working for me. So unfortunately, I might need to put something underneath me or something, climb on top of something. But you can see the main menu I have there. You have a spike bat, there's water, there's bandages, there's a granola bar, there's a can of cola. These items you can find in towns. I know there was an option for you to buy stuff in the game. So like I said earlier on, depending on what game what version of the game you buy, he ain't dying because he's just glitched there or something. I'm trying anyway. Depending on what option of the game you buy, obviously, like I said, you're going to start with loot and stuff like that. You can buy flashlights, you can buy bandages, painkillers. You can buy all sorts of goodies before you start, like knives and stuff and all sorts, so you don't sort of start off empty-handed. But then again, like I mentioned in the previous video, it's not really a good thing that way because you're already starting with a weapon, which gives you in turn a huge advantage over somebody else who has nothing. Now, maybe that is all going to get changed in the final release of the game. Maybe it won't. But for now, I think that's really an unfair advantage of you to have to already start with a weapon. So let's see if I can find a couple more buildings around here, a bit more loot, and see maybe we can find a gun or something, see what it looks like. I have found a couple of guns. Look at that, it was just moonwalking, that zombie. I found the shotgun, I found a pistol, 9mm pistol I found, and that's pretty much it. I heard a zombie around here somewhere. Let's check this RV and see what's in here. Hey, a note. Okay, close. Just a note. There's a flare. That's always going to be handy because, like I mentioned before, a lot of the servers I played was always night, always dark. And I've tried it in European servers, I've tried US servers, I tried all sorts of servers, and it was mostly dark. So it's good to have a bit of light there. Although early in the alpha stages, if you pressed N, you already had night visions. Now you don't anymore because I've tried pressing it, and it was just not there anymore. Now, as I said, we're basing this on DayZ, since we've played DayZ a lot longer than we've played this. And you can go into first person if you like to, by the same thing as you do in DayZ. You just press C. Juice. I like some juice. Oh, wait, I need to drink something, I think, maybe. Yeah, drink my cola and take the juice. You can prone. You can pretty much do exactly the same things as you would in DayZ. Only thing, it's a completely different game. The mechanics are different. I've jumped off a tall building. I didn't break any of my legs or anything, so it doesn't have the Armor 2 mechanics where DayZ is based on. So it's to an extent, it's a completely different game. As you're looking at it that way, it is a survival game. It's pretty much based on the same principle that you need to survive. You need to find loot. You need to murder zombies, you need to watch out for players, you need to do all that sort of good stuff, and that's what this game is all about. Now, like I said, I don't know a great big deal about the game, and I'm sure fans of the game will let you know in the comments what's new and what's not about it. The only thing I know is playing it a couple of times, trying a couple of different things, and that's... there's another flare, there's a flashlight. Ooh, chem light. Ooh, chemlight and flare. I'm happy. I'm a happy man. But since I have a small backpack, I don't think I can take them all. I'm going to keep on trying, though. Hopefully I can. Yep, took that. And that. No. Not taking them since I'm full. But since it's daylight, I don't really need a flashlight yet. There was... patch out for Halloween. They gave you sort of new costumes. They released a bit more of the map. They did all sorts of cool stuff for you to try. And I believe the map is opened a bit even more now. I think originally there were about 2 towns. Then they made it into 3. Now I think there's a bit more open, a bit more release for you to try it. Like I said, if you look at the stamina on the left hand side of the screen, where that little running man is, that white one, you can see because I'm running, the stamina is running down. So once you've got that depleted, then you need to just keep walking for a little bit, and then your stamina will increase again. You can start running again. There's another town here. Let's check it out, or settlement or village or whatever it is. Let's check it out. Looks like a bit of construction or something over there that we've just seen, but we'll check it out, see what we can find. Maybe we'll find a gun, maybe we'll find something cool, maybe a car, and we'll get around, start driving. Wait, what's over there? Another 375 ml of water, so it's always handy to have. Let's drink one so we replenish our water there, and then if we find more, then we can put more stuff in it. Let's see what's over there. I thought that was like a jerry can or something. I haven't found any vehicle parts here, so I presume, again, I'm not 100% sure, so fans of the game, they've played it a lot longer than me. Let me know, are there any cars yet? I mean, today is the 4th. I played the game yesterday, which was the 3rd, and I've still not seen a car. Now, I only played for about half an hour or something, just went into town, found some stuff. I found some mags. Not found the actual gun yet. And I know a lot of the guns spawn in the in cars. I've noticed that I found a shotgun in a car. And with the shotgun, you point it towards a zombie, you blast him once or twice, and he's dead. But with the spike bat, it takes a couple of hits for you to hit him. I think you need to hit him in the head. Like, it takes about 3, 4, 5 swipes or something like that. But you can get him. That's me just peeking around there, just making sure there's nobody around there in the ghillie-suited sniper. Just making sure he's not around there shooting me in the back. A bit more chem light over there, which we can't take because we've got pretty much everything in the bag. But yeah, that's pretty much what WarZ is. It's all about. You see what the gameplay looks like. You see what the graphics look like. Then all you gotta do is make a decision yourself if you think it's worth you to spend, like I said, the 3 option, $15, $30, or $50 for it. Like I said, obviously you're gonna get more choice with each individual purchase that you make, but bear in mind, this is a pay to win game, so the more you spend, the more you're gonna get, in turn giving you an advantage over the competition. Now, to give you a slight review of my impression of WarZ, it's nowhere near as good. It doesn't feel as authentic as DayZ feels. It feels clunky, it feels out of place. It just doesn't feel right to me personally, and that is my own opinion. Obviously everybody's entitled to one. And why do I believe that? It's simple, because it's a pay to win game. You pay to get a gun, so you get an advantage on top of your competition. Same thing happened in, I think it was Blacklight Retribution or something like that, one of them games that you could buy certain things and pay actual money for it. Well, the same thing happens here. You actually need to spend money to buy certain things, which I do not agree with. I think everybody should start off with nothing, which in turn gives you more balance to the game. You don't start off with a knife or a hammer or a spike bat or anything, because that gives you an unfair advantage towards anybody I meet. And let's say I spawned somewhere in the woods and I happen to run into a couple of people next to me, then I can just easily club them with a bat twice and that's it, dead. I've got some bandages, I got another drink, I got another food. I can stay alive for weeks that way, just keep hiding and killing the fresh spawns. And I think that's not the way that a survival game should be going about it. But then again, that's just my own personal opinion, and I know a lot of you have got opinions out there, and I highly encourage you to post a comment. Best way you can get in touch with me is by posting a comment. I do read the comments, and I know a lot of you that way, so I get to know most of you and see what you think about certain games, if you like this, if you don't like that. But to me personally, it's not the best out there, and I just don't feel like there's the need for you to be able to buy certain things so you could be better at the game. So it's the same thing as having in games, having a wall hack or having stuff like that. There's no need for me to have an unfair advantage against other players. I need to be on the same level. Then I'll find the loot before you. I'll manage my loot better. I'll find a camp. I'll set up a camp somewhere and I'll get the rifle. I'll get the shotgun, and then I can carry on playing the game as it should be played. But again, that's my personal opinion out there. Now, in just a quick, brief note before we end, I will have a DayZ private Hive server for most of you guys that want to join the Derpington army. If you want to join the show army and have a bit of fun, we're going to have lots of events going on here and all sorts of good stuff. Also, there's more DayZ Part 7, 8, 9, and 10 already in development, so stay tuned for my DayZ adventures. More of that will be coming out in days to come. But if you've decided that this is the game that you'd like to try yourself, don't forget to favorite the video like I mentioned early in the video if you want to win a code and try yourself. If you want to buy the game itself, there's going to be a link in the description where you can actually buy it from and try it yourself. Hopefully this video was helpful. If he has, leave a comment and I will see you next time. Russian Sniper out.